What's up everyone, how are you doing? In my previous video I've shown you how to connect to a MySQL database using Kotlin programming and extract data from a table and export it to CSV file. So this is the second part of that video. Here I will show you the same process, but in this time I'll be extracting the data from a table and exporting it to an Excel file or writing it to an Excel file. So this is a Maven project, okay, and this is a Maven project, and in my previous video I've already shown you how to install the dependency with Maven. Like I have installed this MySQL connector 8.0.33, but I'll show you again because in this project I have to install Apache POI and Apache POI OXML for the Excel connectivity. Okay, so for using the Excel library. So what you have to do, you have to go to the menu, go to code, here go to generate. From here click on dependency. So here if you do MySQL and press enter, you will find this MySQL connector -java colon 8.0.33. I will not add it because it's already there in my POM XML. Now what I will do, I will do org.apache.py. okay, so here if you go, you will find two things. One is org.apache.py, add this, again go to the code, generate, again write org.apache.py. now you see you have a org.apache.py POI-OXML 5.2.3 add. Okay, so I've ordered, see we have both of them. So I require these two dependency to work with the Excel file. Okay, so current version is 5.2.0, but I'm using 5.2.3 as my Intellij IDEA is also an older version. I have not installed the current version of Intellij IDEA. So the library is imported. Now what we will do, we will go to this Maven, click on this M, this is the Maven tool. Now we will do our install. First we will make a clean, double click. In the life cycle we will do a clean first, finished, then we will click on install. After installing, we have to check that these libraries are available in this external libraries or in this dependency. Okay, so it is finished. Let us do a refresh and see we have this. In the dependency we got org apache POI OXML 5.2.3 and POI 5.2.3. Now we will start the programming. So what we will do, in this src.main.kotlin, we will select this and right click and go to new and Kotlin class file. Here we will not select the class, we will select file. We will give it a name, Kotlin MySQL DB con Excel. The last one is CSV, this one is Excel. First what we will do, we will import the libraries org.apache.py .xssf .usermodel .xssf workbook. Okay, so let us copy this and paste this and make it xssf cell. Next one is import java.sql.star. okay, this is for the MySQL operation. Okay, so now we'll create a main function, fun main okay. First we'll do class.forName. Here we will provide the class name. So the class name is com.mysql.cj dot jdbc dot driver. com.mysql.jdbc.driver is obsolete now, that is deprecated. So the new one is com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. Next is we will create a connection, val connection equal to driver manager dot get connection. Okay, first the URL, URL is jdbc colon mysql colon / localhost, I mean IP address is localhost because MySQL is in my local machine. Okay, then the port 3306. Okay, then / database name is GreenDB. Okay, next we have to provide the username is Neil. Password I will just keep it must. Okay, so the connection is done. Sorry, there is a problem, typo in the connection. So next is we have statement. We have to create a statement. See, this all variable I'm creating, say object, statement, connection, these are not modifiable object. Okay, so we have created and we will use this later on. Like this is kind of read-only objects. Okay, so that's why I'm using val. So if it is a modifiable object, we have to use var. Okay, so statement equal to connection dot create statement. Okay, next one is result set, val result set equal to statement dot execute query. Okay, so here we will be using select star from employee master. For understanding that, see, I have used star, I am not using some particular column. To understand that how dynamic is this program, you can just use star and you will get all the columns in it. You don't have to even mention the column name. So you can watch the first video. I will provide the link in the description. You can watch my first video and you can see how this is dynamic. Here also you can see the same thing, but there it is more simpler because there is only the CSV export is there. Here this is the Excel one. So next is we have to create a workbook. Val workbook equal to XSSF workbook. Okay. Next is val worksheet equal to workbook dot create sheet. Okay, so create sheet you can keep it empty. Empty means it will take a default sheet 1 name, sheet 1, or you can provide a sheet name. I am using employee master, so I will give the sheet name as emp must. Okay, next is creating a metadata. Now you are thinking what is exactly the metadata. Metadata is reading the table header or the table column name. So we will first read the table column name and put it in the first row of the Excel sheet. Okay, and from next row onwards we will provide all the data, write all the data. So this table column header is provided by the metadata of Apache POI. Okay, sorry, metadata of java.sql.start or the MySQL connectivity. So metadata equal to result set dot metadata. Okay, now what we will do, we have got all the header. Now we will do column count val column count equal to metadata dot column count. So what a column count is doing, suppose in my employee master there are total 15 columns, so column count will return 15. Okay, so we get the column count here. Now what we do, we create our first row, where row equal to worksheet dot create row. Sorry, create row 0. So what create row does, create row take an index. Now I need like to mention that then in this Apache POI, when you are writing to the Excel, the index of the row and column start from 0. Okay, so row 0 is the first row where I will put the header, and the column 0 start from the left side on the first column. Okay, so for column from the first row, we will try to start to feed the data, but for the row, the first row is the column header. So I am creating the first row. So next what I will do, I will start a loop for I in 1 2 column count. Okay, what happened to this? Okay, for as empty body. Okay, so here what we will do, we will first create a cell where cell equal to row dot create cell. Now we will understand what we will write here. See, for I told you that for row and column, the first row is 0 index and column is also 0 index, but I have started the for loop with I equal to 1. So I have to put it here, I equal to 1 minus 1, that is I minus 1, that will be 0. The first cell will be created at the 0 index. Okay, so I have created that. Now what we will do, cell dot set cell value. Okay, in this cell value, what we will do, we will do metadata dot get column name, get column name, and here we will do a uppercase. Okay, we will retrieve the column name from the metadata. Acha, in the column name we have to get something, that is I index. Okay, so we have provided the index here and we converted it to uppercase. So what will happen, this will retrieve all the column name, I mean table header name, and it will put it in the first cell. As I told you that the first cell create row, we have started it from 0. Here see, in this line we have started it from 0. So on the 0th row it will add all the column name. Okay, so this is done. The next is, now we will feed the values. Okay, all the table values. So for that what we will do, start a while loop. While we have already got the result set, result set dot next. So next is a function. What it does, it returns a true or false. If the record set is at end of file or UAF, it returns false. If it is other than UAF, if it is at any valid position which returns some row, it will be true. So here what we will do, we will just copy this one. See, we already have created the row. Row has been created here, var row, so we don't need to create it again. So we will copy this and including this for loop. We will copy this and we will paste it here. Okay, so row equal to, here what we will do, see, I, for I is 1 to column count. Here I just missed one thing, That is, you see here when we created the first row, we have put it as 0. So one thing you can do, you can create a R variable here and then use it. Okay, so I'll be adding the R variable here where R equal to 0. Okay, so here I will put R and I'll continue this. And here what we will do, here I will do R plus equal to 1. I'll increment it by 1. Okay, and here I will use the same R. You can do one thing. Another thing you can do, you can put keep it this one 0. Don't declare it here. You can declare it here where R equal to 1. You have to start here from 1, or else you can start it here from 0. Okay, so now I'm creating a row. So what it is doing, first it is at the 0 position, it is creating a row. It's adding all the column headers here. After that, when the values come, it again what is doing, it is again creating a row. So here when I'm incrementing what, now the value of the R is 1. So it is creating a row at the index 1. So here after this, what I'm doing, and the loop is same. Only thing I have to do, that is I have to remove this one, metadata.get column name. Now because I'm not adding column name now, what I will do, I will add value, result set dot get string. Okay, here I will do I. Okay, so get string, what it is doing, for it's starting from 1 till column count, it is getting each column index and retrieving its value as a string, and it is adding in the Excel cell. Okay, you can say I have created it the cell in the same way I've created it here during the header. Now here what I have to do, I have to go down and increment the R so that it goes to the next row. Otherwise the create row will not create another new row, because it will be creating the same, repeating the same row onwards. Okay, so now it is done here. We have added all the values from here. Now what we will do, we will create a file input stream. Okay, so for the file input stream, what I have to do, I have to add one import java.io file input stream. Where is file input stream? Yes. Okay, now go here. Here what we will do, you will write file input stream. You have to provide the path here, where I am providing a hard-coded path. This is my home folder. In that documents, in that I am writing emp mast 3. I've already have 1, 2 kind of file, so I'll create a 3 or 4 maybe. 4.xlsx. Okay, dot use. Here write file out, sorry, workbook.write file out. What I am doing, in a single line I am creating the file output stream and writing it in the workbook. Okay, so we can do it in 2 lines, but I have done in a single line. Okay, I am creating the file output stream, and in that I am writing it in with our workbook to write in file out. Okay, so after this what I will do, close workbook dot close statement dot close connection dot close. Okay, Okay, actually there is a typo, and that is why the red color is coming here. Okay, so I hope now it is right. Sorry, just a moment. This will be output stream. Sorry, I've just created a blunder here. Okay, so and here also we have to do output. Okay, so now it is fine. Okay, so actually I'm doing a file output stream, and I have written here file input stream. So this will be output stream, and also dependency, please change this to file output stream. I'll provide this code in the GitHub, and you can check there. So there is a warning. Let me see, unused import directive. Okay, so XSS cell I have not used, so this is not required. Now everything is fine. So I have used emp mast 4. I guess so, no? The sheet file name is, what is the file name? emp mast 4. So let us run this. Okay, process finished with exit code 0. So successful. Now go to the documents. See, we have emp mast 4 just now. So this has been created. Open this and let's see what is within this. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have everything. Okay, so everything is in order. Okay, so now what we will do, we will just do a little kind of experiment. Like here in employee master, we will use employee salary. Table name is employee salary. We will give this name as emp sal, and the file name will be emp sal4. We will run this. What is, okay, sorry. So everything employee salary, emp sal, blah blah, same. Okay, save it and run it. Now let us go here and say, yeah, emp underscore sal4.xlsx. So see all the records dynamically. There are total 8,176 records, and everything is, it is extracted from the table and put it in the same order. Okay, so this is how the data is been extracted from table and written into the Excel file. So that's all about this video. If you like this video, please like this video and share it, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.